Alright, everybody. We are back, and we are playing more of the greatest card game ever made, Android Netrunner. But first, I need to adjust the brightness on my camera, because it is out of control. Let's zoom in a little bit. Get this tilted down. And then... Nope, too bright. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so today we're going to be playing some R+. I have the deck here. In case anybody wants to see it. It's a well-established deck. Alright, so let's get to it. Alright, we're going to wish them a GLHF. And to start, we're going to do the old 3-buy. We're going to go boop, boop, boop. Wearing one of my all-time favorite t-shirts. Speed Racer is one of my first animes that I ever watched, and easily one of my favorites. Alright, so let's res Maryland. We don't need to res wage workers yet. We're going to... Actually, we are... No, we can't do it. The math doesn't work out quite right. So we'll just score this for now. Getting an AR scored early is extremely good for us. If you have questions about Netrunner, here's some information about the organization. Alright, let's see what they get. Oh. Let's res. Let's install, install, install. Then we're going to self-growth both of these. So they have this huge hand now. And they're going to have to toss a bunch of cards. Alright, let's res. Let's res. Let's use Rashida. Okay. So now we're gonna install even more stuff. And I guess just get a credit. We have a lot of servers going. If you're here, don't forget to say hi. I'll just pitch all this. We're gonna we need to stack cards, because otherwise the tableau is gonna go absolutely crazy. All right. So let's draw. Let's put a ping on HQ and a starlight on R&D. Next turn. Love that. Because they're going to get 2 tags. We'll draw some cards. Alright. We'll go ahead and res this so we don't forget about it later. Let's put this in a new remote. Let's put this in a new remote. Let's put this in front of it. And then let's put this in yet another new remote. We have a lot going on. So we have lost a fair bit of ice. So ice is likely what we're going to be shuffling back through here. Well, this is going to feel real bad for them. Because they're not going to be able to steal it. So let's res this. Let's shuffle this back. We're going to get the crypto crash and the ping. Then we're going to res the next one. We're going to federal fundraising. We're going to put Bologna. Then this, then Oppo. We're not going to overdraw. We'll put this in a new remote, and we'll gain a credit. We've got a lot going on. So now they have to deal with that first, so they're not going to have money. Yes. Yes. Okay. So let's go ahead and advance this once, because we do need to get this moving. We're going to put another B1001 out in the world, and we're going to click for a credit. Which is now over here. Hopefully everybody can hear me all right. All right. So here we're going to just go advance, 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 and score. We're going to Amani Sinai. And we're going to bounce Bankar because Bankar needs to be in play at the start of the turn in order for them to use it. So they're going to have to spend more time on it. And then we'll trash Amani Sinai. Because we already have one in play that is likely never going to leave play. Because they're going to just keep really reinstalling it to get more sabotage. So we don't want them to have sabotage. We want them to be forced to actually go into servers to get agendas. Alright. So here, we're going to put an artificial virtual service agent because that'll be enough to give them the tag to turn this on. We're going to put Crypto Crash in there. We're going to put this on R&D, which gives us an extra click. And then we're going to advance this once, because then we can windmill the next one in next turn. Yeah. Make sure to share that the stream is back on around. I'd love to have more people watching, and I know that back in the day we used to have a lot more, and I know that was several years ago. But I know that the community is still out there, but just probably a lot of people don't know that I'm still streaming. These B1001s. Is that name supposed to be like an inside joke of some kind, I wonder? Alright, so let's crypto crash. This time I will do the marrow because they have no money. Now we can just put the last crypto in there, and that should be game. Oh, that's so hard to say because things were so much different, right? Like, runners were a lot less honest then and had, like, a big amount of burst economy, right? Like, everybody was so rich. This has the same thing where if you get somebody to this point, they're just basically in hell. So in that way, it's very similar to the old CTM, but it feels less vulnerable to random accesses. Does that make sense? Like the ice in the old CTM was so fragile. This feels a lot more muddy. Like, these ice still do stuff if they're tagged. A lot of the old CTM with data ravens and stuff, it was just like, oh, I'm tag me now. This doesn't, unless you can draw the psychographics, like, none of this ice matters anymore, right? I think that's definitely true. Yes, the deck runs Ares for sure. I don't like this opening. Well, I beat off-stream somebody who was super duper focused on trashing assets as a criminal, and I still beat them. It was much closer, but I still beat them. Alright, let's put something on HQ, and then let's just get some more money. No, I'm not surprised. I think Ares is a really important agenda for making tags significant in a non-binary way. Let's draw. Let's do this. Let's do this. This is a bit of a more weird opener. This Airblade's going to be a problem for us. So let's go ahead and res wage workers and just go boop. 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 Okay, so there's a Bologna in there. Holy crap. All right. Okay, so things are in a weird shape. So then we're gonna advance this once. We are having a time. Alright. Let's res. Let's res. That's federal fundraising. Let's advance, 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 and score. Let's get the Bologna money. Let's initiate a trace. Okay, we can actually ditch that Bologna because I don't think they're ever going to have the money to steal it. I've been wrong in the past, though. We have desperately. Okay, so now they're gonna know it's there. We still just cannot draw ice, huh? Yep. If they have a way to get extra money, I think we just lose. That's bad. Because I don't think we have a single spin doctor on the table. I think they assumed that there was a spin doctor. Fuck! They still got it. Good game. Where the hell was all of our ice? Oh, it's all on the bottom of the deck. All right. Okay. Oh, this is going to be interesting. So I think we keep this because we can put them in tag hell pretty quickly. So I think we armor up HQ. And we could put a couple of these bad boys out. Because they're going to be like, oh, I could just trash that. Because I'm a super cool hacker guy. All right. All right, so let's click for 3 credits. Hang on. Get rid of that. Yeah, Asa is extremely strong with the right build right now. 100%. So let's go ahead and we'll put this on R&D. Actually, no, we'll put this on R&D. We'll make a new remote. We're gonna put Regolith in there. We're gonna hit it for some money. So we're gonna hit this 3 times. And then we're gonna put Amani Sinai in a new remote. Let's draw. Let's draw again. They didn't check this. Do we take the risk? Okay. So let's draw once more. And let's make a new remote. Uh-oh, Flowey came out. So are they going to hard trash that? They are. Okay. So that changes things pretty dramatically. Because we're going to put a Crypto Crash. Actually, yeah, we'll put a Crypto Crash over here. We'll put an AR over here. And we're going to Oppo them. We'll initiate a trace. And we're going to use it to pick up their thing that helps them install. We'll res virtual service agent. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna open up a notepad with that in it so I don't have to type it out every time. I think this is very cromulent. Let's do this. All right. So I think we're gonna put this in a new remote. We're gonna put this in there, and then we're gonna put Spin Doctor in yet another fresh remote. Alright, hopefully they whiff here. They do. Let's res Rashida and keep the acceleration going. We're going to put that on HQ. We're going to put a crypto in server 1. And we're going to put a wage workers in a new remote. Hey, Cannon Hammer, welcome to the chat. Yeah, so I think the thing about Cannon Hammer about Asa, I played an earlier variant of that style of deck this year for a couple months, and it has such immense power, but because you're doing damage to yourself and like the econ tends to be very up and down, and you can spend like a number of turns pretty poor, being able to manage how to maintain that pressure while you're in between is in between like power turns is very important, and like not going too deep into the hole too early. Okay. So I think we can afford to get rid of an Oppo here. Bologna in the trash. Good to know. Oh, I love it. They're not going to be able to steal it. And they were kind enough. They were kind enough to get more money so the crypto crash would fire better. Nice. They should 100% go get that. Bologna, they deserve it. Yeah. Alright. So we're going to install this in server 1. And do we slow them down a bit here? I think we do. They're having to think, as they should. How many tags to clear, when to clear them is like a super big deal against this R+. So they shouldn't just be kind of reflex acting. Alright, we're going to hit this 3 times. Then we're going to put a ping on R&D. They have no money. They're going to get rid of wage workers. We're going to put both oppos back through. Because if we can hit them now with one, then that's game. Well, not game, but it puts them into a very bad position. So let's draw. Let's put out a new. And then let's go ahead and hit them with the oppo. Now they're in tag hell. So we're going to put this on archives, because that helps lock them out. We're going to put this in a new remote. We're going to put this in a new remote. And then we're going to hit this come in and get that. Now they're playing our game, right? Now they are kind of reacting to what we're doing. So let's draw. Let's draw again. Let's draw. And then let's put our Rashida out. So even though they're trashing these Rashidas, it's slowing them down. I would love to score a crypto crash and also hit a self-growth program to put back both of these back into their hand. All right. Let's draw. Let's draw again. Let's put a ping on HQ. Oh, actually, undo. And we can ditch virtual service agent. It's not doing anything at this juncture. Yeah, a self-growth into crypto crash score would be backbreaking for them. Oh, that's cute. So now they can never get in there again because there's a million end the run subroutines. So let's go ahead and put this in server 8. Let's put, I mean, a new remote. Actually, hang on. I'm sorry, I'm being crazy. So let's put this in. And then advance score. And we'll trash the virtual service agent since it does nothing for our playstyle. Yeah, they've let themselves go ultra tag me, so these star lit nights become like bonkers. They're probably on the Begamot Lamb situation. Yeah, that's fair too. But after they scored the AR, they can't get in to HQ. But that's a fair point. I could have still gone with the crypto, even though they were on 0, just to get it out of my hand, and then Bologna is safe on the is the agenda that's more safe on the table. Yep. There's the lamb. They have so many cards to discard here. Okay, so let's draw. There it is. Alright, so let's self-growth these two back into their hand. We'll call that a fun time. And then next turn, we're going to shuffle Shipment from Vladisbirsk and B1000 back into our deck. Hey, 0 Hour, welcome. And welcome, David. I responded to your comment, but I didn't say hi. A reminder that the best place to watch the streams, because my YouTube has been like so algorithm killed from me being offline for so long, the best place to watch me is on Twitch, because there it's also the easiest to subscribe with Jeff Bezos's or your own money and support the channel, which I would greatly appreciate. A handful of you have subscribed on Twitch, and it does help. Just a value raindrops cut stone. Thirteen tags. Alright, let's go ahead. And put this and this back in. We'll put that in a new server. We'll put that in server 1. And we'll put that out there. Because now we could just end runs forever. Out you go. Now they have to get rid of this before they do anything else. All the Bahia bands are in the trash. I don't know what kind of wild crap they could potentially do. So I'm gonna put an Anetic Void. On HQ. Because I don't think that there's anything that they can steal that will give them the win left in R&D. So the only way we lose is some wild ass shit happening for 4 credits here. I like to add the insult to injury. Yeah, the style points. I'm enjoying this deck, though. It's a lot of fun. It has a lot of really interesting lines in it. 0 Hour, you still here? I did 3 sets of 5 on the bench, 180 today, which for a small boy like me is pretty good. Well, I'm not. Ho ho. I weigh like 200 pounds. Alright. Yeah. I mean, we're all on our own journeys. The point is, my titties are strong. Oopsie daisy. So now they have no money. 0 monies. Let's go new remote. Let's go server 2. And let's click for a credit. We'll be alright. I think we let them through here. Because that's just more for us to get out of them. Because now we just take 7 of that money away. I'll res here because I think it's worth just chipping away at their hand. I mean, you can go ahead and have it. Hey Izzy, how's it going? Are we winning? All right. Let's put this down, and we'll open it up immediately. And we're going to put 2 new things down. I think we're doing okay thus far. They had a very strong open. But I don't think we're in like the worst shape ever, for sure. If they get the AR here, it's not the worst. I want to see if they trash this. Okay, so let's get Amani out. Let's get this out. Let's draw. Should have drawn first. For sure, we should have drawn first. This is the deck we're using, Izzy. I have to wonder if trashes are gonna come through. There it is. So I think here we install in server 2, we install in a new remote, and we oppo them. Alright, we're gonna pop this. We're gonna get Oppo and Seamless back. We're gonna advance this 3 times. And then we're gonna put a new Jean over here. The really fun thing is if we can manage to lay out a self-growth program this game, we can get rid of copies of Matrushka. Matrushka. I don't know. I'm not enough of a tanky to know Russian. Alright, so now we can just score this, see what they bounce. Alright, let's shuffle. Let's put that on HQ. Let's draw. Let's draw. Having this is going to help us score out our last points, considering they have a lot of little tricksy things that they can do. So let's draw. Let's put this in a new remote, and let's put the Rashida in there. Let's just see what happens, you know? Anything could happen. Alright, let's res. Let's get the Rashida. New remote. New remote. Oppo. Oh my gosh, the self-growth. Self-growth is gonna taste so freaking good here. All right. So let's put this in a new remote. Let's self-growth Matryoshka and Bankar. And then let's trash Info Bounty. Feels like a strong turn. Alright, so now we can put this in server 10 and advance it once. And then gain a credit. Yeah, you love to see it. You love to see the self-growth hitting. Because if they try to contest this, so we'll rest that. We ain't got nothing but money. Good game, well played. Yeah, and they had a really good start. We just kind of put them in hell. Icing Centrals against Criminals. Turns out it's really important. Helps you win. What kind of like hotkey buttons should I build for this? Now that I've got my now that I've got my Stream Deck set back up again. We need more stuff. All right. This is a bad opener. Good luck, have fun. Let's go ahead and put a ping out. Let's put a Rashida in there. And gain a credit. Some DJ Fenris stuff happening. So this is almost certainly mulch, right? So let's get virtual service assistant there. Let's get Moss on HQ. And then I think we can actually afford to put Bologna just in there. All right, they're doing more setup. Let's advance this once. Let's get this in a new remote. And click for a credit. All right, let's res it. Okay, they're not going to be able to get it. Alright, so here, I think we definitely trash this. We advance this again, and we put that in there. Where did the chat go? There it is. So I think here we're gonna install Amani. We're gonna res Amani. We're gonna score. And we'll put Boss Saw back into their hand. Alright. Alright, they're gonna trash that. Which is gonna be great, because we're gonna oppo them. Let's purge first. No imps allowed. Oh! I should have... God dang it. I could have res wage workers. Alright. So let's go ahead and get this into server 1. We're gonna trash this one, put a new one in there. We'll put another wage workers out, and then we'll just click for a credit. I love that this tag isn't getting cleared. All right, well. Here's your tags. Okay, they're gonna take all that money. This is great. This was the ideal scenario for us. Because now we're gonna crypto crash them. And then we're gonna overwrite this with something we can actually res, so they don't imp us to death. Okay, I'm gonna purge. All right, so let's draw. Let's draw again. Let's put that in a new remote. They sure are keeping on top of these fermenters. So we need some money, but we're not gonna get it. These are the kinds of lines that I'm not as familiar with this style of deck. The dread that the mulch style decks, like, you feel like you're always like a turn or two away from being hard locked, right? So let's go ahead, put that in server 1. Put that in a new remote and click for a credit. All right. Okay. Do one more. How are we doing thus far? We're 6 and 1. Or I think that's 7 and 1 actually. It just hasn't registered it yet. But yeah, I think the deck, I mean, obviously, it did exceptionally well at a tournament, so obviously it's pretty good. Alright, let's actually try with my runner deck. I got this thing going. I don't know how good it is, but, you know, I'm feeling pretty okay about it. To be completely honest, I kind of want, like, another Miss Bones. But the slots are already pretty strained. You know? Like, we've got a lot. And I'd also really like 3 Hermes, but, like, we can't have everything we want. Yeah, so we'll play it as is for now. Alright, this is great. Boomerang and Diversion's always a good start. Oh, that's too big. Alright, so first things first. Let's run R&D with this. Get rid of that. And then let's Diversion. Alright. We will take all that money if they give it to us. One of these is likely Rashida. Yeah, if we could just keep on top of the assets, we're going to be in pretty good shape, right? And just don't let our hand size get too low here. So let's draw. Actually, we can't check that this turn. But we can get rid of this. And keep on drawing. Because otherwise we're going to get Audacity murdered into an Azif. So let's draw. Let's draw again. Let's put this down. And then let's check the open R&D. Trash that. See, I was just talking about how we needed more missed bones, right? All right. Let's check server 6. Alright, I'll take that above the law, thank you. Because we don't even have to do any crazy stuff here. We just have to control the assets. Let's see if we get a hit. No, but we'll trash another Reaper function. We're having a time, but we're working through it. This is a matchup that I really struggle with, even though I played this deck myself. Because I find that this Az deck really excels against other Corps, but I always seem to have a problem with this Ob deck, probably because I'm a little bit of a slower setup. We may die here. I think our only shot at survival is to hit this. We're gonna die, but we're at least gonna manage the board a little bit before we do. Good game. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for taking your time to hang out with me while I stream. I always appreciate it. And until I see all of you tomorrow, always